Hello everybody and welcome back to Fate Samurai Remnant. We are now beginning chapter 3. This chapter, I believe, is called Hidden Influences.
打倒アサシンその1年後、ねぐらを突き止めたイオリとセイバーは見事アサシンに深手を与える。勝利の手応えは甘美なものだが、忍び寄る新たな脅威を未だ彼らは知らず。
And we ended the last chapter seeing a mysterious servant who looks a lot like Kaya.
思いのほか顔色は良さそうだな。安心だ。
That medicine did work.
若干のだるさは残るが、さして触りはない。気分はだいぶ良い。昨晩はよく眠れたからな。
泰然としたものだな。とはいえ、英霊の扱う毒だ。甘く見るな。体調には細心気を使えよ。
Well, we also had some help that we aren't aware of, to be fair.
ならば改めて本題に移るとしよう。敵は誰で、手を携えるべきは誰か考える必要があるだろう。
ひとまず明確な敵は横須賀で対峙した大立ちを振るう黒い武者姿のライダー、蛇の群れを操るアサシン、そして
銀色の髪をしたあの陰気な女、二層使いのランサーだ。これらの3機とも正体は分からずじまいだ。ランサーは宝具を使ったが、
小石川の一件だな。宝具とは
Happened right before we met you.
そのものの具現、正体もつかめそうなものだが。
セイバー、心当たりは？
あるような、ないような。
頼りになるのか。
Well, that's very helpful.
しかし、かくいう俺も南蛮の歴史には疎い。テイはどうだ？わかるか？
炎を操る妖人の女。やはり。
Yeah, that really isn't enough to go on.
乱人の知識を頼ってみる手もあるが。
Who would that Dutch acquaintance be, I wonder?
正体が分からずともそう恐れる必要はないぞ。炎であれば私の剣で吹き消せる。
セイバーの剣、確かにあの絶技ならば。
とはいえセイバーを頼るばかりではいけないな。敵はランサーのみではないのだから。
まあな。何せ明確な敵対サーバントが3機となると、
Assassin and Rider.
もう一陣営ばかり協力者を増やしたいのが本音だな。
Dayu is notionally on our side, so we could ask her.
思い当たる節はいくらかあるが、特に1機ランサーとはっきり敵対する者がいる。
ランサーと？ああ、俺も合点が言ったぞ。小石川にいた白い武者姿のサーバントだな。
ああ、そうだ。彼はランサーを悪鬼の友柄と呼び、剣を向けた。
Recruiting Rogue Saber isn't the worst idea.
敵の敵は味方とも言う。はぐれのセイバー、こちらに組みするかもしれん。
悪鬼。 なるほど。そういうことか。
アーチャー、何を納得した？
いや、お前たちが大蛇を打ち倒した後、こちらはライダーの様子を伺っていたんだが、撤退しようとしたライダーの眼前にあのはぐれのセイバーが現れたのだ。奴はライダーに剣を向けてこう呼んだ。悪しき鬼と。
ライダー、ランサー。
Where the hell is Rogue Saber's spirit font
そしてそれを早々
if
に掴んだ上で
he's moving that far
ハグレの
afield?
セイバーは連中に敵対しているわけだ。
うまく引き入れたいところだな。
一度こちらの配下に小石川の様子を探らせよう。はぐれのセイバーを見つけねば。
いや、俺たちが動くても。
邪毒に侵されたばかりの身だろう。無理をするものではない。
そういうことだ。今日くらいはおとなしく休んでいるんだな。
うん。
We're not gonna rest, are we?
そうしておこう。いとまができたならやるべきことは一つきりだ。セイバーの剣、あれがこの目に焼き付いているうちに。
Oh.
ちょっと待った。兄ちゃん、まさか剣の稽古をするつもりじゃない？
そのつもりだが。
昨日の今日だよ。
不
Well, it
思議
can't
と気分
hurt.
が良いからな。もう大事ない。
本当にもう大丈夫なの？
We'll take it
昨
easy,
日は
but
す
we'll
ご
manage
く
it.
顔色悪かったし、ご飯も一杯しかおかわりしなかったし。
いや、
案ずるな、カヤ。大丈夫だ。イオリ自身が大丈夫と言っている。そうだな。
おう。
けど昔から兄上は稽古に精を出しすぎてぶっ倒れちゃうような人だし、戦の最中だとしても今日くらいは休んだ方がいいと思うんです。
言ったろ、大事ない。それに掴んだものは離すなと師匠も言っていた。
もうまたお師匠様の言葉を都合よく借りて。
カヤ、君の心配は分かった。私がイオリを見ていよう。
Yeah, Sable will stop us
万
from
が
pushing
一ふ
ourselves
ら
too
つきでも
far.
したらすぐに床へ放り込む。それでどうだろう？
セイバーさんがそこまで言うなら。兄ちゃん、絶対に無茶しちゃダメだからね。
分かっている。すまんな、カヤ。セイバーも。
ん？
さて、やるか。オロチの毛さえたやすく両断するセイバーの剣。俺はあの剣を。
So we're going to try and learn some new tricks, so to speak. Also, we've got some skill points. It'd be rude not to take a look at the skill trees. There's HP up. I do think Perfect Perseverance is going to be amazing once we can get it. And we can now reach a defense up, which would help a lot.
いい調子だ。
So let's use a few of those. And then we'll also get damage up versus humans while we're here. And that puts us closer to water stance agility as well. And then heavy attack range would be nice, but it's not essential. Oh, when tech is high enough, you can slow time by delivering a heavy attack after using a finishing move in any stance, as opposed to just in water stance. Now that just seems incredibly practical to use. We're definitely going to make good use of that once we unlock it. Not quite as high priority as some of the other stuff I've seen, but it's still worth. Well, we've got the Noble Phantasm now, so it wouldn't hurt to Can I make that work? Yes, I can. Being able to deploy Noble Phantasms a bit more often is going to be really useful now that we can actually use our Noble Phantasm. Archer. Defense up. The Lancer, the Road Lancer with damage up versus servants, and that's very situational, but it's also very useful when we're in a Holy Grail War, thinking about it. I think Affinity Tech Up is the safe bet. Oh yeah, want to get that for further buffs, but not yet. And then Rogue Berserker, nothing to add yet. Just to see if we've got any better scabbards lying around or anything like that, because I'm gonna stick with that. I like these stats better on the one we've got. I mean, one with the water for attack power and water stance where we are actively hitting in an area around us, that just seems very good. Whereas that's loot up and damage up versus monster. Yeah, that's a bit better though. And then basically the same but with a way better stat boost, so yeah. This part's probably not very fun to watch, so I'm sorry about that, but it is very much useful, very much important. At least from a... I'm really on the fence here. You know what, Accord so that we can use more servant techniques. I'm not using the defense buff, so there's no point in TP it up. Okay, our active support servant is still Lancer. And we have reportable commissions, so we'll go this way and hand in while we're at it. That gets us some good funds. And let's pick a fight while we're here, because... Actually, real quick... Sell all our trade goods. Completely restore the affinity gauge with candy made in the boss's image. And Saber has special dialogue for it. That is rather spectacular. And then we can buy pine, which we need to carve statues of boss, which we're going to use because, well, because he's just ludicrously, well, because they're probably super valuable because he has an ego, and by stroking that ego, we can only benefit in terms of money. Swap over to water stance. Get that hit. Swap to win. And hit him with Scarlet Spear. Well, I wonder if any of the other masters will use combo techniques like Iori and Saber have. I mean, we sort of saw it with Lancer, so I'd quite like to see... Well, basically what I'm saying is I want to see more of that from some of the other masters when we eventually get around to fighting them. Because we haven't really fought Dorothea yet, we've just repeatedly fought minions summoned by her and Assassin. And that's useful, and that was a fun fight, it was an awesome fight.
Yes, yes.
But it still tells us nothing about what they're capable of. In an actual fight. And I've gone down the wrong road, so I'll have to loop around a bit to get to the woods. But I was up there a while back because there was a location where you could talk to Saber up here. And we got some fun dialogue about the view. So let's head on through here.
ここ数日、俺の出会った脅威、世の歴史に刻まれた英霊、サーバント、そしてその主として定められた者たち、いずれ劣らぬ魔人揃い、間違いなく自分以上勝てぬ。あの日目にした剣に焦がれ、二天一流を磨き、死を失って後、かの老人と出会い、紅玉の南蛮下法を得てもなお、俺は天下一の剣士には程遠い。だがよもやこのような機会が訪れようとは。今こそ俺はあの日の剣を超えてみせよ
う。He always had a breakthrough.
すべてはこの体に。故に目を開け、目覚めよ。我が二頭退け、我が余分。
Oh shit, we're fighting ourselves.
己が前例を天に立てまつる我は二天をつかめと定められたるものなり。二天を制すと死負に近いし者なり。死の方我は二天の果てに霊と無限の螺旋を見出す者なり。
本当にあんなので効き目あるのかな。
ある。あると思う。生まれながらの強者じゃない。強くもない。あれでは国は落とせないし、王を殺せず神を断つこともできない。けれどなんだろう、私はなぜかあの姿に暗いものを感じている。
天下一になれる目はないってこと？
わからない。ただ今はあの姿から目を離せずにいる。
我は 我こそは2.1流宮本伊織なり。
Oh damn! A dual sword technique that boasts powerful destructive force, growing faster and fiercer as HP decreases because it shows its true strength. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. The same as Musashi's. Attacks will ignore enemy Oh, okay. Okay, now we're talking. Increase damage inflicted on enemies and ignore enemy shell gauges, so we can just pierce straight through people blocking us. And this music is kicking ass. We found it. Fire stance. And it has Monster Slayer as its first skill. Attacks in Fire Stance will stagger and blow away small monsters. Now we're ready to take on anything.
Oh. 兄ちゃん、稽古もういいの？
ああ、こたびの稽古はこれでしまいだ。
お疲れ様。あ、そうだ、腕は。
この程度の所作ならどうということはない。大事ないと言っただろ。
よかった。それじゃあ長屋へ戻ろっか。
どうしたセイバ
ー。いや。
おーい、兄ちゃんたち。早く来ないと置いてくぞ。
より。
We should probably look into that.
兄ちゃん、私も。
ダメだ。今はここにいろ。いいな。
Yeah. Trust us, Kaya. This isn't the right time.
Oh. 術者としては波だから期待するなとテイは言っていたぞ。あと
相手が強い、それだけだ。
そういうことだよ、おじいさん。
Looks like we've got to deal with this now.
嘘、兄ちゃんちが。
あいつめ。
おい、間違いありませんね。待て。
より。
分かっている。
Fuck.
逃げろ、カヤ。
Hands off.
Lance!
Okay, new plan A. We take on we rescue Kaya at all costs. It's time to take on Triamon. Everything else can wait. We know where his hideout is, more or less.
そうか。カヤがかどわかされたか。なんと無様な手たらくよ。わしが意識を保っておればこのような事態。
無様は私だ。私がいながらこんな。ああ、もう口惜しい。
まったくもって。
セイバ
ー。なんだ。
こたびのかどわかし、お前はどう見る？なぜカヤが狙われたか。
それ。
Saber, you've got to be honest with us.
イオリを難敵と見て確実に仕留めるため人質を取ったのだろう。
それは随分と買われたものだな。だが腑に落ちん。俺はこのかどわかしは何らかの計略と見たぞ。木々の都というべき800野鳥で躊躇なく炎を放つ猛者がランサーとそのマスターだ。今さら絡めてなど到底。
待て、今そこに。
あっちゃー、遅かりし武蔵かしらこれって。
これはなんたるありさまだ。
師匠とテイ。
ほうけるなより来客だ。
なんか胸がざわついちゃって予感的中もいいとこじゃない。あ、彼は道すがらばったりね。
宣告から連絡に応じないと思えば襲撃を受けたのか。この炎の後からすると相手はランサーか。
そうだ。
We're not alone in this. It's time to get Kaya back.
そっか、カヤちゃんがランサーたちに。
Also, excuse me.
イオリ君、君はこれからどうするつもり？
無論賊を追ってカヤを取り戻します。
そうね。
それで師匠テイ、どうか力を貸してもらいたい。
お前とは同盟を組んだ仲だ。妹子をかどわかされて息を失われては大層困る。無論助力するにやぶさかではないが。
私というか私と太夫が助力する言われはないわね。
ほう、師弟の仲とは言うがなかなか非常な師匠のようだ。
そうかしら。私はそう思わないけど。そうかもね。
情に訴えているつもりはありません。単に理の問題です。
へえ。
俺の考えではこたびのかどわかしはランサー陣営の考えではない。他に計略を企てた者がいるはず。
その様子では当たりがついているな。直接に言え、より。
唯小説ランサーたちの同盟相手だ。
I mean, out of character, we know that they detected the 15th.
小説。確かこっちでは女の子なんだっけ？
Are they?
なんだって。
なんでもないなんでもない。失敬失敬。それで、そうね。絡め手の計略を唯小説がやっているとして、私が君に助力する理由提示できる？
なぜ小説がカヤのかどわかしを命じたのかは正直まだ分かりません。初めて対峙した夜の小説はなんというかある種の清廉ささえあった。だがそれでもこのランサー陣営によるカヤのかどわかしは
Yeah, Lancer was too scorched earth for this.
英月を手にするための企てだ。
そうね。
我々全員優位小説一人に遅れを取っているかもしれないわけです。しかし私とセイバーがランサーたちを追っているうちに、師匠とテイは小説を追うことで奴の企てを阻むことができるかもしれない。
Well reasoned. I hope that Miyamoto Musashi, of all people, will see the wisdom in that.
ええ、できるかもしれない。
好きな部類の交渉だわ。よくできました。今まさに猫の手も借りたいっていう気持ちを置いてよく言葉にできました。よろしい、この師匠の手貸してあげましょう。
You'd have helped no matter what. You were testing us.
こっちの由小説は幕閣なのよね。となると幕府が相手か。でもまあいいわ。どうとでもなるでしょう。だからいよりくんは心置きなくランサーたちを追いなさい。
はい。
Took the words out of my
いい
mouth.
のかバサカ。
利点はいよりくんがもう言ったでしょ。
そうだな。では武蔵殿、一時共闘だ。よろしく頼む。
テイ、その
皆まで言うな。他でもない。お前の妹子だろう。救わぬ理由がどこにある。こちらの御人の手綱も取っておきたいしな。放っておけば江戸城まで攻め入らんばかりの剣能さだ。
そんなに
All the
暴
more
れた
reason
り
to
し
send
ない
someone
わ
with
よ。
them.
本当よ。
はっはははは。
二人とも恩に来ます。
もうかしこまらなくていいのに。それよりいおりくんとセイバーくんはさっさとランサーたちを追う。
はい、行くぞセイバー。
あ、そうだ。ねえいおりくん、君顔でも洗った？
はい、少しばかり拭っておきました。そうでは俺は
Cutting away the excess. That meditation we were doing.
まったくもうたった数日やそこらで拭い落として。でもねいおりくん、それはね、同性の人が持ってていいあれじゃないんだけどな。
First you say we were born in the wrong age,
目的地はただ一つ、ランサー陣
but
営の
now
本
it
拠
looks...
小石川だ。
以前奴らと一戦交えた地だな。あの時は横槍が入ったが、こたびこそはあの二
Yeah,
人を撃ってみ
we've
せよ
got to.
ことは一刻を争う。急ぐぞ。
Will any interludes pop up? Okay, nothing for it but connect to the ley line. They already know where our base is. There's literally no point in not.
出打ったか。霊脈の流れにも気を配るのじゃ。
We can call on Ryder at Ueno. Okay. I think then it is in our best interests to head this way.
あら手じゃより、浅草に攻め入られては小石川へ向かうこともままならんぞ。
時が惜しいな。
Then we'll deal with
セイ
them.
バー、二手に分かれよう。危険な手だが、
一方は君が、もう一方は私が素早く片付ける。
そうだ。
分かったが流行るなよ。小石川へは共に向かうぞ。
Okay, we've unlocked independent action with Saber now.
セイバー。
あ、
And we're going to direct Saber this way, while we go this way.
気をつけろよイオリ。せいてはことを潜んじるぞ。
Well aware.
今はセイバーがいないからな。とはいえこの程度の敵くらいは俺一人で倒せるさ。
あまり無理はしてくれるなよ。
You may not have seen our training montage, but we can definitely handle this. Before anything though, I'm going to quickly swap around Saber's techniques. Going to swap Torrent back to Raindrops. Savage Downpour for... I'm feeling Roiling Rapids. And Miasma for Breaking Wave. For the simple reason that we aren't partnered with Yori right now as Saber, so we need full access to as many techs as possible. Got to dance with death a bit, because we want that extra speed. In that stance, and now that we're not in that stance and we've acquired the boost from it, we can just do this. And take him out. With enough time to spare to get the time bonus. Crucially, we do still have access to Lancer, it looks like, and that's really good. They really think they stand a chance, don't they? Okay, Saber, meet the enemy head on. We've got Noble Phantasm charged all the way, but I'm not going to use it just yet. Better save that for an emergency. And these guys really don't qualify as an emergency. And mission accomplished. Flawless victory too. Other reason not to be careless, since Saber's not with us, I don't think we can do Saber interceptions. Go do a nice little zigzag over here. Got you this time. And we can swap Earth to Fire. That's very fun. There we go. Another step done. Ooh, how cunning.
注意するのじゃ。
We'll go to away now, though. Damn, Saber.
よし、敵は撤退したようだ。
Forgot to give orders and you kicked so much ass.
強敵のようだぞ。
I reckon Saber can handle that. Do I happen to have an item that can give me a bit of extra spirit gauge? So a bit of extra affinity? Perfect. We call Tamamo Aria.
私の思い。
これは強力な仲間が増えたの。
And get an action boost too. Okay, I can't give orders to Tamamo Aria. That is fair enough. Bit annoying, but we'll make do. Guessing it's got something to do with the fact that we just can't play as them yet. Let's bring in Lancer. Oh, we've got so many gems. I should really be using my mage craft. Like that. That ought to help. Not gonna use Afterglow because I'm trying to unlock more fire stance stuff. Although I probably should have because I timed out on that. Even so. Fighting monsters in fire stance is, I believe, the current requirement for Iori's skill. So summoning Aria pretty much just gives us the affinity boost. Sorry, the move boost. But that's honestly kind of all we need. Okay, where are you going to teleport to with your Earth Arts? Oh, don't worry, I see the trap. It's just not going to work. Now, Saber's got that covered. And Iori can definitely take this. Especially when we can unleash that kind of power. Okay. You want to send an Oni after us? That's fair enough, that's your prerogative. We're going to record Silver Glow. And then we can Piercing Spear. And then we can hit with Firebird. And this should do enough damage. And then we can Scarlet Spear for a nice easy stun. Into Fire Stance. Well, hopefully... There we go. In terms of raw power, Fire Stance really is the king. And claims us a Spirit Bond. And breaks some more bounded fields. Then we sever their tie to the Minor Spirit Font with a little snip. And head up here. Anyway, Saber's got that covered. So... in fact, let's just show how much Saber's got this. Ooh, that animation. It's just so good. Oh, don't get back up. Just makes this mildly harder. At best. You, oh, you brought a second wave. That's cute. Thought you might have. Unfortunately, your second wave isn't nearly enough to handle this. Especially since we're hitting you so damn hard. And shatter. Saber really is probably my favourite character to actually control in this game. Saber and Iori are both just really fun. Okay, you can use 2 affinity to instantly recall Saber. Okay. We're gonna go this way and this way. Since we've got the extra turns, I'm going to claim some extra points. Seeing as we've got the ability to do that. The rate at which we move across the map is just so awesome. And claiming every spirit font gives us a hell of an advantage. We're going into this fight with every possible advantage. We're already on Surging Waves Part 3. Oh wait, no. No, that was the end of last chapter. I'm just being an idiot. Now we can rescue Kaya. I knew the minute Kaya started helping us that inevitably something like this would happen at some point, but that doesn't mean it's okay, and it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. So we're going to charge in there and save her. Okay, just politely reminding us that we have access to Saber's jump ability. I want to take a quick look over here. Okay. Just on the off chance there was something important there. Right then. No items either, just... You know what? Yeah, cut right through them. Do it. I need to work on that. You know, having an attack that hits us isn't actually the worst thing when this stance gets powered up by us being at low health. That said, I think we're cutting it a bit close. Having access to Musashi's charge swing is really nice though. That's just very fun to use. Yeah, we've got to go down to go up. Got to break in to break out and all that. There will be traps everywhere. Pretty sure we just triggered one by taking that item. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Go for it, Saber. I got you this time. I've probably met the requirements by this point, but I should check. And they baited that trap with an actual skill gem, which means we probably can do this. How far off are we? 2 more monsters, and then I can get the first Fire Stance Skill Tree skill. Let's call in Lancer. Just because it's fun to have Lancer playable for a bit. Even though I just said that I need to kill 2 more monsters, with Iori specifically. It's okay. Because playing as Lancer is always a good time. Why? Sorry, I'm just wondering why there's a big obvious cliff there. Is it just a shortcut to get out? Or more likely, are we going to have to go there first?
橋がとなれば次は死にかかるかセイバー。
ああ、この程度でやられはせぬ。
So their master plan is to attack us with skeletons after breaking a bridge. Knowing that we can make tremendous jumps, and that Saber's Noble Phantasm could eliminate all of these guys instantly, and that even without her Noble Phantasm, we can eliminate them instantly. Also, I should probably remember that Saber's gender isn't actually specified anywhere in the game. At least not yet. Kaya makes the assumption that Saber is a she. And so do a few other characters. Don't necessarily prove anything. Of course, Saber doesn't seem to mind what Kaya calls her. So it's probably fine. Ah, it's nice that we can use that just because we've got it unlocked. Like, it'll just come up as a sync skill. Might be best to leave it that way for the time being, since we don't know when we'll be separated from Saber. Let's hit with Firebird. And that is how you do it. There should be at least a clue. Probably belong to whoever they're working with, logically. So what does that tell us? We're frozen over here, Saber. Earth and fire, at least. I did have a bad feeling about the cliff, but... Come on, couldn't Saber just jump down after us? And then we could just boost back up, because Saber has incredible jumping skills. This seems like a trap that shouldn't have worked. Also, we are once again separated from Lancer too. No big deal, we can handle this. And if we run into something with a shell gauge, it's the perfect time to test out that fire stance after glow effect. Just crawl through into this next area. Now, real quick. Attacks in fire stance stagger and blow away small monsters. Perfect. And that... Oh, okay. The Still Tree's gonna be fun, I can tell already. Okay, now that is a spell I could definitely get behind using. Okay, I've been very attached to Fleeting Ember because it's an amazing spell, but I'm thinking what I do is I throw Enlightenment up there and just permanently swap in Firebird. And I can deal with the rest of the stills later. More importantly, let's just head on through. Despite their best efforts, this trap isn't going to work. Hey fellas! Oh, that's so much better. Makes fighting monsters a hell of a lot easier. And we can fire stance for the speed boost from water stance and just really outspeed them without even needing to worry about the boost from low health. Shimabara Edo. Believing, if not a sin, forgive, revenge eyes burning in red. A burnt mystic code. Whoever is reading this, you'll gain nothing rooty about here, so turn back now unless you want to be a pig. Yeah, that probably doesn't have anything to do with Chiemon. Still, it was worth investigating. Fight the monsters and then we go up the slope. This entire area was designed to teach you how good fire stance is for monster fighting. I can just sort of tell. Let's see your shell gauge survive that. Let alone this. And then we just build up a big old fireball. Maybe do some train blasting. Boost through. And we've built up so much affinity from this. It's kinda great. We're gonna dodge around you this time. Swap fire. And the Oni is down. Oh, we can take them. Let's do this.
ちょうど良かったと言うべきか。
より無事だな。まったく世話のかかるやつだ。
悪かったな、セイバー。共に切り抜けるぞ。
Let's do it then.
覚悟は良いか。分かった。息を合わせろ。行くぞ。受けてみろ。
Swap to win. Block around. Hit it with Breaking Wave. Love to see their shell gauge withstand this. And then go for the double stun. Yeah, you gotta take full advantage of this power boost before I heal. That speed boost is just too tasty.
知恵門の痕跡らしきものはあったが、多くのものが処分されていた。つまり、
Looks like the flames of hell couldn't hide too much.
奴にとっては用済み。すでに他へ身を移した後か。
Couldn't get rid of all the traces.
一度浅草に戻るぞ。師匠たちが何か掴んでいるかもしれない。
We're gonna save Kaya. Of that, have no doubt.
必ずまた。
And there is some much needed extra magic. Oh, we've got two separate digressions to follow. Let's do Lady Musashi and the Flowered Water first.
No
luck so far.
未だに俺は師匠の世話になってばかりです。
私は別に気にしませんとも。男武蔵もきっと同じように言うでしょう。
はい。
The two of you are fairly similar. At least, so it seems.
思えば実に絶好の木であった。
あれ、話してなかったかしら。少し長くなるけど聞いてく？
なるべく手短にお願いしたいですが、聞かせてください、師匠。
It's a long story. Do you have time? Keep it as brief as possible, but tell us anyway. I'm far too interested.
ね、実は君たちがうちのバーサーカー殿と戦っていた時。
Which time?
天衣無縫の女侍と極の偉人。二柱の守護者を擁する吉原の町は義の喧騒広がる江戸にあっても常と変わらぬ平穏な様子を見せていた。そんな折高尾太夫のもとへ吉原を探る不届き者はありといういおりのことづてが届けられる。
And it's not like it took long for you to confirm that, since we ran into you and helped you defend the area with Berserker. Oh, it even kept the end of the battle map music for the flashback. Quite neat.
お疲れ様、バーサーカー殿。今はゆっくり休んでちょうだい。しかしどこかの陣営が吉原に探りをねえ。随分と大胆に出てきたものね。やるじゃない。念のため太夫に伝えておこうかしら。
It's just common sense, eh?
なるほどね。あの子ら義を満喫してるみたいじゃないか。
Enjoying is a strong word. I mean, I'm enjoying it, obviously, but it's causing a lot of trouble for you, for Iori.
イオリ君ってばきっと難しい顔で聖杯戦争してるんだろうな。それであなたはどうする？
特に何もと言いたいとこだけど、この吉原を荒らされちゃ黙ってるわけにはいかないね。顔見せもなしに太夫のとこに潜り込もうだなんて連中、残らずつまみ出しちまっておくれ。
Playable Dayu in the
いいわ
DLC?
ねそれ。承知。この吉原の新しき女用心棒宮本武蔵が引き受けました。さあ吉原を荒らす不届き者とやら見つけ出しちゃいますか。とは言ってもまずは地道な聞き込みからよね。
Now we're in a flashback.
怪しい人物、近頃あちきら遊女の間で噂に上がる男がおりんすね。
I wonder who that could be.
いつも同じ格好で銭を使いもせず。
Interesting.
遊女を見つめる男ねえ。
Might just be broke, but I better
お金
check.
のない人のような気もするけど。
Okay. Doesn't matter if it's a flashback, you pet the
いい
dog.
子いい子。
I wish I'd got the camera angle better.
あなたね、店の子たちをジロジロ見てるってのは。
誤解だぜ。俺はただ見回りをしてるだけで。
Oh, Tsukunoshin. Haven't seen you in a
お
while.
話は自信版の方で聞きます。さあ男衆、連れてってあげなさい。
待ってくれ、俺は同心なんだ。
Musashi.
やれやれ、案の定外れだったわね。
Truly, doing the best job ever.
いい子いい子。
Sometimes you step off the beaten path and discover something secret. But not today, apparently. Okay. I sense cats.
お利口さん。
Now. Okay, now we're outside the zone. All your customers are suspicious. Well, that's not suspicious at all.
そっちの路地でかくれんぼしてる人がいたよ。誰から隠れてるのかな。
Well, that seems worth looking into.
隠れている男。念のため確認しとこうかしら。
Check on it just to be sure, not just to arrest them out of nowhere.
そこの怪しいお兄さん。
うわっ、脅かすなよ。あっち行けって。
そういうこと言っちゃうんだ。借金取りさん。
ああ、なんて。
Oh God.
やれやれ、案の定外れだったわね。
I mean, you caught someone doing something they shouldn't. It's just,
かわいい。
not the something they shouldn't that you were looking for.
なんだと？
Group of foreigners that's linked into a back alley. Hopefully, this won't be another red herring. I mean, rule of 3 says we eventually find the right one. Well, rule of 3 says that this time should be the right time. Especially since this looks like a fighty arena.
はぐれですか、あるいはマスター持ち。おそらくマスター持ちだ。奴は高尾太夫に従っている素振りがある。高尾太夫は高名な遊女ではあるが、その正体魔術師であったと考えるべきだろう。いずれの家系の魔術師なのでしょう。時計塔と関わりのある日の本の魔術師であれば、およそ我らも把握しているはずです。不明だ。時計塔と縁なき在野の術者か、あるいは日の本特有の魔術を操るものか。
Quite extensively.
陰陽道、修験道、はたまた。なんであれ、報告をまとめる。空所にしたためるため。
はーい、南蛮の船乗りさんたち、その話混ぜていただけるかしら。
Musashi has boundless style.
サーバントか。総員迎撃態勢、急げ。
この私を知らないとは、どうやら調べが足りないようね。見よう見まね。怒涛のごとく。早く鋭く。チームは一戦ひらめいた。やりましたもん。
Yeah, I love that now that we have all 4 styles, we can really see that Musashi's different combos are just souped up versions of style moves we've seen Iori do. Well, mostly. I don't recognise that one just yet. But it's worth noting that Musashi does have access to Void style, which I'm fairly sure well, no, I don't need to say I'm fairly sure. We know that Iori doesn't have that. He does have this charge though, and it's super good. You guys got back up?
ここまでか。
And this is where Assassin got involved.
撤退。総員撤退だ。
Well, I mean, Assassin was already kind of involved, but...
放っていたら街がめちゃくちゃよね。まあ、それも今の霊気の私にはどうでもいいと言えばいいのだけど、でも見るからに手強そうなオロチ、これを仕留めるという誘惑には耐えきれぬ。こたびはバーサーカーの霊気なればこればかりは仕方なし。怪しきオロチ、新面武蔵が相手となりましょう。なで切りにしてあげましょう。
Berserker Musashi, truly going all out.
早く鋭く。こんな感じ。
Wind style, water style. Her default attack here is fire style, or her charge attack rather. That's the earth style slash, and that's void. Fire, Water, Earth, Wind, Void. That's a super fun one too. So she has no stance by default, she mix matches just fine, and then each of her heavy attacks is a different stance, with her Noble Phantasm to finish things up. We hit it so hard it turned into a bunch of smaller snakes. Nothing we can't handle. Nice try, but jumping won't save you from that one.
だけど蛇を刺激するなんて何者なのかしら。今は太夫へ報告に戻りますか。
おかえり、武蔵ちゃん。
It's nice that we're seeing more of Dayu, because after chapter 1, she kind of vanished for a while.
ま、大した相手じゃなかったわ。関東風うどんの方がまだ歯ごたえありました。だからね、さぬきのいえいいわ。それにどうも向こうさん、こっちの事情をよく分かってないみたいよ。吉原の昼と夜を牛耳る謎の術者高尾太夫、その情報を求めて躍起になっちゃってまあ。
私が吉原の元締めかい
I mean, it feels like you are sometimes.
元締めね。本当にそうならいいのにさ。私が元締めやれてりゃ、もうちょっとは吉原をマシにしてるよ。区外なんて呼ばれないくらいにね。しかしあれだね。となると向こうさんは江戸の出じゃないね。ああ、日の本の出ですらないかもね。もし
長崎あたり出島？
さすがにそいつは遠すぎるね。ああ、そっか。武蔵ちゃんは知らないか。近頃ね、お上が南蛮船が入んのを許した港が近くにあるのさ。品川と横須賀。
海か、いいじゃない。今回はちょっとした遠出になりそうね。
頼まれてくれるかい、武蔵ちゃん。
ええ、任せて。吉原にちょっかいかける不届き者の顔、バッチリ拝んでくるわ。
And that's how Musashi ended up running into us right when we needed her in the boss fight last chapter.
笑いあり涙あり、手に汗握る冒険活劇があったわけです。
笑いと涙はともあれ、師匠が戦ったのはおそらくドロテアの配下でしょうね。
そういうことだったのだな。
An Alpha and Omega declaration. Okay, so you can't just go wherever the hell you want. Although we definitely need to go to Zoji at some point for the Lancer thing. Oh, can't progress that. Gotta go to Kachimachi.
サーバントの気配があるぞ。ただランサーのものではなさそうだ。今は捨ておくか。
今は時が惜しい。
I'd like to do that, but it's important that we gather all the info we can.
行こう。
And now's the time in control I can quickly got the incredible Thousand Leaves Scabbard. The extra point isn't worth it there. The white wraps for one with water and lightning reflexes? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Ooh, the one with the fire for fire stance seems good. And then critical valor and one with water. So critical hits will fill the valor gauge. Alternatively, wait, what's damage dampening? Oh, reduces damage taken below a certain amount to 0. Okay, I think we're set in terms of swords. Just sell everything while we're here. Kind of fine on health for the moment. We own 30, but we need 40, so I'll just do that. And when we get back to base, we're going to fix up the Magecraft workshop and get some improvements.
陰陽師どもか。シエモンと結んでいるわけではないか。
Unlikely, but we did meet some Onmyoji spies in a previous sequence. We'll go with a miso rice ball and a regular rice ball. And we'll go straight into Saber. Of course, story-wise, it makes no sense for us to do this, but we're doing Noble Phantasm this. Ooh, that was satisfying to land. Yeah. If the Onmyoji are here, then logically the only person they can be connected to is Caster, seeing as we haven't met Caster yet.
そんなことをいちいち尋ねるな。陰陽の術ならばお前の方が詳しい。
私の腕は兄に遠く及びません。万が一にもこの術式に不備があれば
殊勝なことだ。お前たちの望みが何であろうと僕にとってはどうでもいいが、余計な面倒ごとには巻き込まないでほしいものだ。
ああ、サーバントだ。となると、隣
I think his brother was the master.
何かコソコソとやっていたようだが。
Or maybe he's in the war for his brother.
暴かせてもらおう。
随分とまあ、こうるさいサーバントもいたものだな。
ここで彼らと戦うのは本意ではありませんが、衝突は避けられませんか。あなたは兄上に司祭の報告を。ここは
英霊相手にどれだけしのげるかは知らんが、まあいい。僕は帰らせてもらおう。
セイバー、宮本伊織殿、どうか。
Okay, the brother was presumably the master then. That just makes more sense. just stop sending bullshit at me. Let's hit it with Roiling Rapids. With the spell I cast, it should be easier to break this gauge. Although it'd be a lot easier to break the gauge if my attacks didn't bounce. But that can't be helped right now. I can then swap into Water Stance and substitute Lancer. Just chatting and wearing out the timer. Oh no, you have a Diana helmet that we fought before. Let's show him what we think of this. Oh, couldn't have had better timing for Miasma. Just blow them all up. Let's see you deal with this one. Rakshasa Warrior, eh? Also, we fought a bunch of Fox Spirits, which is nice. Hopefully Rido won't be too upset about that.
何らかの術式が行使されたのは確かじゃが、それが何かまでは判然とせんの。
They're probably doing something to...
俺たちが調べたところで無駄骨だな。仕方ないが、この件は一旦脇に置こ
う。実に歯がゆいが、やむを得ぬ。
Hey, we know more about them than we did last time.
それにしてもあのサーバントは早々に立ち去ってしまったが、あの得体の知れなさ。
Yeah. Looked pretty creepy as well. Anyway, how are we looking on skill points? I know I checked way too much, but... You know what? Shell penetration for Fire Stance seems like it would be good, and we're well on the way to unlock it. We need to carve a couple of statues too, because Close Call seems like it could be handy. And then Perfect Penetration is basically an improved version of Fire Stance Monster Slayer. Oh wait, no, that's just... No, Perfect Monster Slayer is the one I was thinking of. And it looks like we need 22 Fire Stance stills to get it. Well, might as well buy some stills. Now, moment of truth, do I have... I do not have nearly enough defense to get the repel stopping thing, which would be incredibly useful. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna have a quick look. Evasion and water stance. Improved range and heavy attacks would be good. Get exactly what we need for that. And then 13 of 22 for water stance skills. Another affinity bar, but that is locked behind having a higher tech store. Needs to be 650. That will get us to 626. It's going to take us a bit. Meanwhile, with Saber, Washout could be fun. Alternatively, Undertow. Actually though, that's the big one I want to work towards. Yeah, we're not ready for that, but we'll get there. Rogue Archer. Tech for more crits. And then Lancer. Gain power and defeat monsters. And then Arya, we just need skill points. Gonna save up a lot of her skill points because she's great. Complete all her digressions, and you can get a really strong attack boost. Gain power from Wano to... yeah. Okay. I think the other thing I'm going to do is, when we're next back at base, I'm going to swap out what servants I'm using. For the sake of variety, if nothing else. But also because I'd like to play as Archer a bit more. While we're dealing with Triamon, we are unlikely to be in the direct vicinity of his spirit font, so that seems like a good call. And if I'm wrong, I'll make do.
Yeah, 問題ない。
テイ、もしや。
さすが、勘がいいな。ここはまあなんといったものか。
わあ、これもしかしてイオリくん？ほうほう。テイさんたらこんな便利な霊装を持っていたの。
師匠？
せっかくだし、今日の会議には私も参加させてもらっちゃおうかと。
Just get in a group chat with all the heroic spirits.
さすがバーサーカーの霊気で限界した人物だけはある。言うほど正気を失ってはいないと思いきや、そうでもないことを思い知らされた。旅慣れているというかなんというか、遠慮のないこと甚だしい。丼飯をかっくらって釜3つを空にし、その上うどんはないかと告げるものだから、なんともうちのクリアはてんてこまいだ。
丼とはなんだ？
ワンよりも大きな器だ。米がより多く入る。
So something Saber definitely needs to try.
凄まじい退職ぶり。 晩年の師匠の様子からは想像しがたいが、何分そちらの師匠は年若い。あり得る話だ。
しかし笑えるのはここまでだ。宣告など幾度となく幕臣の前に出ようと。
ごめんごめん、ちょっとばかり勢いがついちゃってたかしら。とはいえ可愛い弟子の頼みだもの。ついつい気がせいちゃうのは仕方ないでしょ。
あのまま放っておけば江戸市中で少なからず人死にが出ていたぞ。
師匠、
大丈夫大丈夫、まだやってないから。
バーサーカーめ。ともかくだ、より一度。
Well, Shiemon's abandoned their old base of
小石川の捜
operations.
索はどうだった？妹子は見つかったか？
いや、小石川にランサーの姿はなかった。
そう。
魔術師の工房があったぞ。おそらくランサーのマスターが使っていたものだ。
拠点か。
だが大半のものが持ち去られていた。
John turned a note about pigs,
ガラクタばかり。も
and
う
most
小
of
石
it had
川
been
には
burnt.
戻らんのかもしれん。少なくとも当面はな。
そっか。残念。
こちらからも報告しよう。今のところ幕府側に目立つ動きはないが、手の者が2つ情報を掴んできた。
ほほう。
紅玉王はそばにいるな。沖縄、すまんが江戸の地図を出せるか。
Sure, we could get used to being called venerable.
これでどうじゃ。
一つ目は正気を失った侍たちが轟方面に向かっていったというもの。
正気を。
What would be driving them
ユ
crazy?
イの差し金か。
We have seen the possessed
轟に
ones.
何があるというんだ。確かに気にかかる。
もう一つは要人を含む一団が川崎方面に南下していったというものだ。
ドロペア、あるいはその配下だろう。
Assassin could be a problem if they catch us off guard.
アサシンとライダーの同盟も考えられる。
ライダーとつながってるならランサーともつながりがあるかもしれない。
そうなるだろうな。
じゃあ私たちも川崎大師へ急ぐ？どう？
アサシン側の罠とも考えられる。一団に偉人ありと見せたのはあえてかもしれん。
Exactly.
待ち伏せ程度は予想しておくべきだな。
なら北から迂回してみる？遠回りだけど轟を確認しながら進めるわ。
We'll kill two birds with one stone.
確かにそうだ。やるな、武蔵。
セイバーくん素直。もっと褒めていいわよ。
さて、どうしたものか。
Kawasaki Daishi is almost definitely dealing with Assassin. But we're looking for our sister, and the Shogun and the Crazed Samurai were headed that way. The Crazed Samurai have usually appeared in relation to Rider and Lancer when we've been investigating them. So I think Todoroki is the right call.
轟へ向かうぞ。
カヤがそこにいると。
あるいはな。この一件、ランサーから幕府の側へカヤが引き渡されているやもしれん。
Exactly.
分かった。
話は決まったようだな。では俺たちは東海道より南へ下ろう。
承知した。引き続きよろしく頼む。
We'll have to connect to a ley line, presumably. Going in without ley line energy just seems reckless.
轟には
Okay. Oh, I can't go into Asatusa. I can't really do anything with my Magecraft workshop right now. Which makes sense given that they lit it on fire, but...
油断せず行こ
Well, we can gather up some energy on the way. And get some help from Ryder. I really wish I could swap out my allied servant, but that's just not an option right now. You know what? We'll head here and then split up.
前に手に入れ損ねたお面があったな。カヤを助けたらみんなで買いに行こう。
Might cheer Kaya up. She seems to like your mask.
う。頼む、セイバー。
任せておけ、より。
Then I'm going to have Saber go north while I head south. I think the right call here is for Saber to head further out, and then we take this font. Because what we can do is, we know Saber can handle these guys on their own. Especially since with Iori not in the area, it's a lot safer for me to use abilities like that. Not that I can't dodge it, but it is a valid concern to have. Leyline claimed. That's also opened the path to Wayno. Yeah. I think that's the right move. Because then we're on either side of Wayno, and I can go into Wayno while I send Saber back to reinforce. Oh dear. Okay. That's always fun to land. It's a shame it costs so much to use, but it is also just stupid strong. Okay, go from fire to wind. And then that just leaves this guy. I screwed up. But a win's a win, even if it wasn't perfect. Yeah. But with reinforcements to work with, I think it would make sense for Saber to go there while we reposition a little. And we get some earth arts out of it. Okay, we're gonna need to build up some spirit gauge, and that's definitely a bit of a problem. Saber's fine. Let's move up here. And then they're going to Earth Arts teleport down to Wayno. Yeah, we see ya. And what I'm actually going to do is have Saber face that enemy, while I've got a darting dragon left, so I can do a quick and then drop down to here, and that's the extra actions used, and then I head over here. And now we've got a double fight ahead of us. We're fighting the brainwashed soldiers again, I think. Their swordplay is empty, I believe was the phrasing that was used earlier. That is to say, they're focused and there's technique, but there's no spirit behind it. Let's swap to Earth. And end the fight. There's a second wave, isn't there? Yep, and it's monsters, so I picked the right stance to swap to. And there we go. Flawless victory. Kinda. I mean, I definitely got hit there, to be fair, but it worked. We got new scabbards out of that. Kind I haven't seen before, Misty Pearl scabbards. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to move Saber there and move myself up here. And I have a very sensible reason for doing that. Yeah, Saber will move there and I'll move here. And this should claim a bunch of spots while also putting us in a kinda perfect situation. And we're going to sub in to Lancer. Doing so much damage. And then we can land the riposte and finish the fight in no time. Even more ley line power. Now we move up to here. Saber's just ahead of us. So if we have Saber stay where they are next turn, we can meet back up. Second ground? Nope, just strong guy. And we can handle strong guy. Oh, strong guy and second wave, okay. Perfect time for a noble phantasm. Take him out. Just finish them all off in one swing. Almost. The fact that the Oni was left there and I just killed it by sliding into it. Ooh, that's good.
特向かうぞ。あれは
Haste, but also caution. Yeah, heading right there's probably the right call. And then I'll move up to here. And then we both end up on this space at just the right time.
江戸市中とは景色が違うな。
大木戸の関所を越えたろう。ここはもう江戸ではないぞ。
Perfect time to
私
rejoin.
の仕事は終わりか？
And then, reunited, we claim the last point. Cut off their escape and max out the board.
残らず抑えたか。この地の魔力は全て我らのものだな。
And that is just perfect. So let's take them out. Okay, we have a ton of info on Dorothea that I'll need to go read properly at some point.
Kaya
あそこ、誰か倒れているぞ。
一刀のもとに命を絶っている。手だれだな。手の言う
Assassin could have
正気
handled
を
it.
失った侍の仕業か。あるいはこの死人こそが。
Ooh,
魔力
yeah.
の残滓を感じるな。随分と濃い。あちらに続いているようだが、まずは確かめる。
This chapter has been very interesting in terms of just how it's been handled.
先ほどの侍の仲間か。
Shut it, Gandalf. We got you covered.
構えろ、より。受けてみろ。
In fact, take him out, Saber.
巻き込まれるなよ。
受けてみろ。鋭き水の流れのごとく。もらった。
I was all set to swap stances again there, but ran out of enemies.
これか。
ということは、やはり。轟。
どうかな。
Hmm.
ともかく先を急ぐぞ。
It still doesn't feel like Yui's style to have brainwashed samurai warriors helping them fight.
またか。
But there were just so many dead samurai.
残らず事切れている。
下手人が潜んでいるかもしれん。
Yeah, tread very carefully. These guys are gonna get back up. Or it could be just more fox spirits, which means the Onmyo guys might be involved.
頼む。
分かった。
After all, they can summon these.
来い。
すぐに行く。
Whew.
まったく手間取らせよう
Just
って。
very fast. Just going strength to strength in this story so far. Just grabbing a few extra items. Never hurts to have extra items.
Yoくわからんが。
Maybe, okay, they're here for the warrior. That could be us, but I don't think it is because they didn't know we'd be here. So with that in mind, they're probably after either a servant or one of the other masters. And I think it's probably one of the other. I think it's probably a serpent. And with all this extra energy you've got, it would behoove us not to, Yep. Okay, the samurai are controlled by the Onmyoji. So Shosetsu has shinobi as her allies. Meanwhile, this guy only is this guy is the one who's been controlling all the soldiers. Or maybe not. Damn, couldn't have asked for better timing. Come on in. That's just so satisfying to land. Just that blast attack that just keeps hitting like a flamethrower. I hope we get them as a permanent ally soon. Or actually just at some point. Gotcha. Now let's land the stun and break that shell. This ought to do it.
Hagureのセイバー、助力、痛み入る。
いや、敵を同じくするならば、共闘も必要である。
ありがたい。だが、かような場所では貴殿。
心遣いは無用。我が霊気、霊脈の区域にはつながれぬ。
やはり、異常符のバーサーカーと同じく、貴殿も例外の類か。
Oh.
悪鬼を止めよとの天命、そう心得ている。
So Rogue Saber can move freely, regardless of ley lines. You'd think that'd be more of a Rogue Archer thing for independent with independent action and all that.
Yahari, そうか。水道橋の辻斬りとやらは、はぐれのセイバーと見て間違いないだろう。惨殺された幕臣は、小説に操られていたということか。
一つ問う、はぐれのセイバー、九段の悪鬼とやら、ライダーのことで。
いかにもしかり、ライダー霊気で限界接種が。
Okay, the one in the rider class is the ogre Saber is speaking of.
ライダーの正体を知っているのか。
いいな。だが、この肌が、あれは鬼。ただの鬼ならばよい。穏やかに生きんとする鬼もいるだろう。だが、あれは世にあだなす鬼だ。悪だ。すなわちは悪鬼。悪鬼は切らねばならない。
言っていることはわかる。私も
Terrifying samurai paladin man.
貴殿らの悪鬼を追うか。
正確に言えば今は違う。俺たちは訳あってランサーを追っている。
悪鬼の友柄か。
その言いようは確信があると見た。やはりランサーとライダーは。
しかり。
Okay, Lancer and Ryder have formed an alliance. Why? What could they have in common?
神奈川港。
そこに
しかり。
何故謝る？
先刻ランサーと相まみえた折、奴のマスターが貴殿の妹子であろう。
ああ、おそらくは。
私は娘を救えずじまいであった。故に
You've done more for us than you can possibly imagine. We appreciate it.
貴殿は貴重な情報をくれた。それのみで俺には十分。心より感謝する。急ぐぞ、セイバ
ー。言うまでもないかもしれないが、今の呼びかけは私に向けてのものであってな。
Oh, excuse me.
行け。
ではな。
The chair tweaked something rotten.
ほう、やるではないか。
So we've made some pretty stunning progress there. And there's more spirit fonts. Welcome to phase 2 of kicking some ass. Okay. So Rogue Servant will now, so Rogue Saber will now help us from Todoroki. I think this is also a good time to split up, but just Saber going. By the way, when he said Saber, he meant me. Peak comedy right there. Probably not the right time for it, what was what's going on, but
これはやられたわ。辺りの霊脈に魔力の乱れが発生しておる。連中はそれを利用して奨励地に隠蔽魔術をかけておったようじゃ。
だが、
oh dear.
一度見えればどうということはない。
We should snip their connection using the river. We need to break that. We need to break that barrier.
敵のまじないだ。
We need to break that barrier, which means we need to claim that and turn that back on. And that. Okay. Sending you straight there while I head down. Means I've got to fight a powerful enemy without Saber, so that shouldn't be an issue at this point. Especially since we still have Lancer's help. And if I do this right, I can build enough affinity to summon the other Saber to help us. See, that doesn't go very far. I should probably work on that. And then switch. And then Firebird. Just didn't work. It's meant to be for blocking strong attacks, but for interrupting deadly attacks. Why doesn't it work? Gotta take this easy. We can afford to use Scarlet Spear, we can't afford to use Gabolg. There we go. Low on time, but we can totally manage this. Summoning Aria isn't the right call right now. Rogue Saber, though. Stay right there. Then I use a support mystic code of Earth Arts to appear over here. Yeah, this works. This actually kind of works perfectly. I probably should have just used Saber Intercept, but I don't know if I can do that while Saber's not with the group. Or not with Iori, rather. Oh, we've got you. Nice try. It's a shame we don't have a boat. Damn, he's like Samurai Dwayne. If that turned out to be who it was, I'd be okay with that, but I'm honestly kinda hoping it isn't. He's also just such a total badass. Of course, we can't use a Noble Phantasm because we don't know their true name, but that's fine. Because we can use Burn the Darkness, and that's just enough. So I just need to save some affinity. We're going to need some extra turns, so Tamma Aria is probably a good call for this. Slaying the ogre is probably going to take most of the game. It's funny how we've gone full circle from looking for Ryder to looking for Ryder. Oh, we can use these now. I guess we can ride across the river now using small boats and such. At least I'm assuming that's how that works. Okay, Mystic Code time. Well, actually no, first things first. Aria.
私の思い
貴殿の働き
For more actions. Then we'll use the bonus action to get down there. And trigger our own Darting Dragon to get over there. Of course, while I'm at it, these two seem to have the idea. Have the right sort of idea, at least. So I'm going to let them keep doing their thing while I move back down. Okay, other Saber, you need to claim that or I can't move. And then we've claimed everything, so we retrieve Saber and head into the port.
Kayaを助け出す。すべてはその後だ。
あ、行くぞ、より。
Strength to protect others. That's what this sword is for.
流行るなセイバー。カヤはずっと無事でいる。
君に諭されるだろうな。
こっちだ。
任せろ。
Blocks that.
ならば逃げたらよかね。
Can't die here, but refuses to play. There's something admirable there. And we've got Lancer's help too. That plus all the ley line energy, I reckon we'll be fine.
待て、山側にサーバントの気配がある。
It better be Lancer, otherwise we've got way more problems. That was an excellently timed attack Saber. Well set up. And we can even just keep on charging. Stands to reason. They're Guardia servants at the very least. It better be Lancer. Nice try with the jump, but you can't beat us that easy. My dodging is on point. Need a way through? Fastest way through is around.
すまない。
どうした？何か悪いものでも食べた？
お前とは毎日同じ飯を食っているはずだが、そうではなくてカヤを取り戻したい。あくまで俺の望みであり、俺の戦いだ。セイバーまで付き合わせる道理はない。そうふと気づいた。今更だが。
You're you idiot.
本当に今更だぞ。そんなことなら心配無用だ。カヤを助けるのは、それに君はその放っておけないからな。ほら行くぞ。
Saber cares.
鋭き水の流れのごとく。まだ出るか。
どれだけ数を揃えようと我らを止めることなどできん。
I should probably re-equip that Ember attack. I'm going to have so much to report in when this chapter's over. Just going to swap Firebird for Fleety Ember and do a quick skill check. I mean, that would be good. Problem solved. For now. Let's keep moving. We've got Kaya to save. I can deep dive into the skill trees later. Well, this is sure looking like something Lancer would do, so we must be on the right track.
来ましたね。
ランサー、カヤを返してもらおう。
できない相談ですね。彼女はマスターにとって必要な犠牲なので。
And that right there is why you're gonna die right now.
これ以上の問答は無意味です。主よ、罪深き者に罰と救いを。何も恐れずこの道を行く勇気を。
まさかお主。そうじゃ。すべて思い出したぞ。
We're about to learn Lancer's true name, so anyone who doesn't want to hear that, now is the time to back out of the video.
いずこで見たかと思っていたが、よもやランサーとして限界しよったとは。
It's pretty obvious that we're going to learn their true name at this point. Although I'm pretty sure I've already worked it out. It has to be Jeanne d'Arc.
やつの新名はジャンヌ・ダルク。かつて南蛮はフランスを救いし英雄デウスに導かれし乙女のはずじゃ。
南蛮には疎いが、
あの勇気がごとき佇まい、わしの聞いた勇士とはいささか違うでな。
Yeah, it's more of an altar servant.
マスターの願いに染め上げられたか。
戦う気がないのならこちらから行きますが。
This music is always so good. Let's fight. Presumably Lancer is buying time for Triemon, so we need to hurry.
見えています。我らにば
吹きすさぶ嵐のごとく。
Damn though. We've got some flames of our own, so let's show you what we've got. Not now. Just need to watch for openings and strike. Quench those flames. Swap to fire. Land that riposte right on time. Oof. That looked like it should have done a lot of damage. Oh no. No. Not this time. And we are not even... I think Wind Stance is just flat out better for this. Let's hit it with Roiling Rapid. We should be able to track their break gauge this way. Break gauge. Their shell. Oh no. And right back to where we were. Okay. Just stun. We still need to solve what the hell Saber isn't telling us about Kaya. But for now, the big concern is Jeanne d'Arc. But we can handle that. Sure would be nice if I wasn't glancing off all of her attack. If I wasn't glancing off her every time I make an attack. I need to build up more affinity. Or I'm not going to be able to stun her out of really dangerous stuff. Speaking of starting to have dangerous stuff, it's time for Saber to deploy. I think we break Shell Gauge and use the Noble Phantasm as a finishing move. Assuming we can. Ah, damn it.
一度引きます。ランサー、待て。
奴は身一つで逃げ去った。今は。
Yeah. Worst thing we can do is rush headlong into danger and get ourselves killed. Oh.
よし、無事で何よりだ。より。
Still asleep, doesn't appear to have any injuries. Is it definitely Kaya, though?
まずは長屋へ戻る。術の類が仕掛けられていないか一度。よ
り。Yeah.
敵襲。い
や。
The hell?
君か。 はぐれのランサー、あいにくとこちらは急いでいるんだ。
待てセイバー、何か様子がおかしい。
He's possessed.
これは来たかランサー。はぐれをも差し向けるとは。
はぐれの英霊は拠点を離れない。それが破られた。ランサーもおそらく。
So this isn't Lancer's doing.
セイバー、そしてそのマスター、行きなさい。
何？
死なれては困ります。命をかけてその娘を守りなさい。
カヤを守る。
Okay, now you're confusing me.
ああ、ここは引く。カヤは俺が背負う。
分かった。ランサー。 奴の相手は任せるぞ。
There's an alliance I wasn't expecting us to make, even momentarily.
地脈を要石の代わりとして限界するはぐれの英霊たち。だからこそ、地脈を通じた干渉には著しく弱い。脆弱性をつく邪法、何者の仕業であれ捨ておけませんね。
Oh, it's something even Jeanne d'Arc is pissed off with. And we're playing as her now. Oh yes. An attack with 2 spears that unleashes a slashing wave. The ebony blades were shaped to evoke the wailing ghosts of bloody battlefields. And then we've got fairly standard combos. I want to know what this is. Hold to charge the attack. Enemy attacks will be countered with flames for a short time. Let's do it. You know what, yeah, I should check what these do. Increase the Noble Phantasm gauge. Leap into the air and plummet towards the enemy. Just big flame path. And cause an eruption. That's kind of what they did to block Saber, the Rogue Saber earlier. So, maybe those Onmyo mages are trying to hijack the Rogue Servants. And that's why they're working, and that's what Caster's up to. It would make sense. Caster would know how. Sorry, not today. Whatever the hell happened to Jean to turn her into this is terrifying. Because Jeanne d'Arc is a servant who is not supposed to be able to have an altar under normal circumstances. To the point where the altar that's usually summoned, in the event that an altar can be summoned, was actually created using a grail. It is not a normal altar. It's a separate entity entirely, with no actual connection to the real Jeanne d'Arc. But this character seems to... But this Jeanne d'Arc seems to be a genuine altar, and that shouldn't be possible. So what caused that? Unless they really have the summoned altar, but the way they're setting this up feels like that's not going to be the case. This Lancer versus Lancer fight is great though. Not today. Probably, hopefully.
向こうで休ませている。
Oh no.
はぐれの
Archer and Arya. Oh. Now that's just evil. And Lancer is no longer helping us. Because it's currently possessed. Couldn't have timed that better. Hopefully Rogue Saber hasn't turned yet, because that would be a disaster. There again, if they're attacking all the Meridians, the Dragon Veins, if you will, then honestly we have bigger problems, but... Honestly, didn't think something like this would be possible. What would it take to possess a rogue servant like this? Wait, that means Berserker. They might have control of Berserker, who is probably Samson. And that's very bad. Just gotta absolutely not get hit by that. This should be the ideal fighting style for dealing with this sort of... for breaking barriers, but it's not quite enough right now. That said, if we can get a stun in, I think it should be enough to finish this. Just burning all of our heavy items here. Okay, Saber. Nothing for it. And with that, It's time for the noble phantasm.
祖は命、祖は快楽の雫にして星をなすもの。絶技発揮怒涛。
That is some good damage right there. Well, that confirms that the limiting factor on breaking these guards is their health pool. Yeah, because they're possessed, they're not fighting like themselves. Ooh, that's my first death in a while. Oh dear. I really had that close as well. I really was close on that as well. Still, with a buff from Arya, this is not good. Just gotta keep hitting it with everything we've got. We're at least doing a meaningful amount of damage to the shell. Even if we're not quite managing. Ouch. Okay, fire stance it is. Definitely didn't want to start a clash like this. Just need to be very careful with how much energy, with my health management. Rushing in with fire stance isn't going to do us any good if I get myself killed doing it. But while there's a stun going on, I think I can just about manage this. We will use the power of Honda Accord to win this. Need the extra affinity. So if I can build up enough affinity, I can bring out Saber's really big attacks. I mean, realistically, if I was being completely ruthless about this, this would be the right time to hit Arya. Because without the buff, I doubt Archer would be giving us quite as much trouble. Still be giving us trouble, certainly, but not as much trouble. And I feel like that's important. Also, I need to not get stun locked like that, and maybe heal a bit better. Might be worth playing a bit more defensively. The thing you've got to remember is that Arjuna is stupidly fast. Need to stop saying true names out loud before I know them, even though I know this one. I've played enough Grand Order and Stellar Link to know who you are. But I should stop saying it out loud. Might be time for some Magecraft. Gonna hit you now with this Link Strike into a Fireball combo. It's not exactly perfect, but sure tried. Yeah, I think Roiling Rapids should break him now. Or at least get close. Bad position for this. I can use healing items anywhere. It's just magic I have to be on the ground for, I need to remember that. Not fast enough, Archer. I've got you now. What better time could there be? Gonna try a bit of a different strategy this time. Since I know that he'll try that, going to counter with a Noble Phantasm, see if I can break the shell instantly. I mean, it's got to do a reasonable amount of shell damage at least. Yeah, like that. And then we Roiling Rapids. Hit that. Swap fire. Do a nice tasty full heal. Need to match speeds. Just about got him down.
はぐれのアーチャーにありゃ。
だらしないと言いたいところだが、今回ばかりはうなずかざるを得ない。英霊が脇目も振らず突貫してくるのだ。こんなもの。
Yeah, should have known.
はぐれのバーサーカ
ー。ここは私が引き受ける他になしだ。
だが、お前であっても奴は。
はい、ちょっと待った。その手を取るのは早いんじゃないかしら。
師匠。
If it isn't Iori and Archer. Sorry, Miyamoto and Miyamoto Musashi and Archer.
3人がかりで止めようとしたのだけれど、港の方に猛然と走ってっちゃったのよ。で、慌てて先回りしたってわけ。
マスターはすでに港へ入り、民を避難させている。
そういうことだから、ここは私たちが引き受けるわ。2人はカヤちゃんを連れてさっさと行きなさい。
行くぞ、より。今はカヤの無事が何よりも肝要だぞ。
師匠、ありがとうございます。アーチャーも恩に着る。
もしも王を
Hey,
感
that's
じ
the
ている
truth.
なら、私ではなくマスターに返してやってくれ。
さてと、それじゃあ引き続き共闘ね。人切り包丁に過ぎない私にとって頭の回る使い手の存在は大層ありがたいわ。
ありがたいのはこちらも同じさ。私は武芸で名を成した英霊ではないが、お前のような武芸者たちを束ね使うことはいくらか得意だからな。
へえ、どことなく正体の想像もつくってものね。
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
アーチャー、この二頭せいぜい使い潰してみなさいな。愛弟子の前で大見え切ったんだもの。きっちりやらなきゃね。
Musashi vs.
アーチャー、
Berserker.
指示を頼みます。
無論最善は尽くすとも。飛翔も格やといった威勢の良さは結構だが、さて
The Flying General
斧を
Lubu.
振り回す灯籠はどちらかな。
なで切りにしてあげましょう。
Let's do it.
テイさんが人払いしてくれて助かったわ。こう大暴れされちゃ港もただで済まないもの。さすがにここまでの怪力は想定外。普段はこんなのじゃないんだ。
加減を忘れたか、タガが外れる。いずれにせよ、
Yeah.
敵の力を改めて測る必要がある。そういうわけでバーサーカー、まずはしばらく好きに戦え。なんなら倒してしまっても構わぬ。できるなら
Oh, Musashi can definitely beat him in a fight.
そういうこと言っちゃ人を本気にさせるのがうまいんだから。
That was probably the intention. The Void Slash is very good.
怒涛のごとく早く鋭く。
Oh, I've not seen that one before.
なるほどね。
Okay.
これなら
Charge up.
南無天満大自在天神。この一刀こそ我が空洞、我が生涯。イシャナ大天将。 敵も去る者、あなたの本気がここまでとは。
そこまで
Yeah.
だバーサーカー。
ええ
それ以上戦えば霊覚に傷がつきかねんぞ。何、お前のおかげで奴の暴走を止める算段もついた。
軍師の指示はちゃんと聞くべきね。
So that's how we're swapping this around.
さて誘い込むべきは南の港あたりか。
Lure himself
お
to
じ
the
けづ
port,
いた
eh?
か。反心反対する者は誘うなりとも言う。我ながら粗末な策ではあるが、正気を失った相手にはこれで十分だ。すでにその両足は泥濘の中と知れ。
Oh no. Allegiant Flame is the bow, and then Pointed Counsel is the spear, and then Rain of Arrows, and then Noble Phantasm Charge via Bountiful Showers.
この一撃で
I feel like all of the servants who have masters also have an ability that helps them charge their Noble Phantasm. Except for Saber. And that's probably by design, so that you can use them in sequences like this.
この一撃で行くぞ。この一撃で
Of course, because that blows him so far back, it's not great for getting the chain stun going. Oh. I never get caught. I haven't got caught by that in ages as anyone else. I need to work out my range, and I need to plan better, and not treat having a bow as an excuse to get sloppy. If I can break the shell, I can end this. Okay, that was awesome though. As ways of catching me off guard go, I'll give him points for that one. And then I charge him with the spear. No rule saying archers can't also use other weapons. Ain't that right, Nameless? Not quite enough to finish the job, unfortunately. But we are dealing with Berserker. An impressive display, but a futile one. Truly a fantastic cutscene. Well, that ought to distract him for a second, if nothing else.
Archer! 安心するにはいささか早いぞ。
Oh no.
Master, 手札を一つ切る許可を。気を見誤るなよ。
ああ、力を見せてやれ、アーチャー。
背中を押してやる必要もなかったな。豪気果断、心守果敢、それでこそ我が主だ。轟け、石壁戦火、妖乱獄。
Another noble phantasm. Is this a reality marble? Am I completely misreading this? Not this time, Berserker. If he is who I think he is, he's pretty adept at breaking chains.
痛い目を見てもらおうか、強戦士。
神奈川港、目を背けても構わんぞ。この光景、デウスの使いにはつらかろう。
いえ、贖いぬ罪咎がまた一つ。今はただ祈りを捧げましょう。
Good grief. The inside of the house isn't so bad, I suppose. Guess we were able to repair things.
改めてこたびの火星オンに来ます。
連絡をよこしたということは、そちらの工房は無事に修繕できたのだな。
ああ、ひとまずはなんとか。
相当に骨が折れたがな。
それで吉原のバーサーカーは
アーチャーが追っているが、依然として行方は知れん。あれだけの深手を負わせた以上、そう遠くへは行くまいと思うがな。
Archer really did do a number on him.
俺にはあのバーサーカーが戦いを拒んでいるように見えた。やはり何者かに操られていたのではないか。
俺たちも数機ばかり目にした。
ああ、はぐれの英霊たちには起こり得ぬことが起こっている。我らと戦った者たちも皆交戦の最中進銀し身もだえていたぞ。
強制的な支配と操作でしょうね。それぞれの拠点から離れて神奈川だもの。とんでもない異常事態だわこれ。
多くのはぐれは斧が紐づく土地から長く離れてしまうと限界を保てなくなるのだったな。
Rogue Saber's probably safe because he's not bound to a ley
果
line.
たしてこの状況、誰が仕組んだ。本来英霊たちは高位の存在だ。英月の力なくしては魔術師とて従えられない。それを同時に複数操るとなると、よほどの難行であり偉業と言えるだろう。無論その手の宝具を持つサーバントがいるとすれば話は変わってくるが。
ライダーは横須賀でアサシンのオロチを操っていた。
操るといえばユイもだな。人を操っている風だった。だが、
It doesn't fit their MO at all.
辻褄は合うっぽいけど、
ああ、せっかくカヤを生け捕りにしたのにそこに多数のはぐれをけしかける意味がない。
これは決定的に情報が足りないわね。こういう時はもういくら悩んでも無駄ってことで、私一度吉原に帰ります。じゃあね。
That's Musashi for you.
師匠、お気をつけて。
いや、もう行ってしまったぞ。風のような人だ。
さすが師匠だ。女人であってもまるで変わらない。
つくづく気ままな。だがまあ、俺も彼女と同じ意見だ。俺たちは引き続き死亡の正体を探ってみよう。いおり、悪いがお前も落ち着き次第。
Exactly.
無論だ。
妹子の回復を祈っている。ではまたな。
ではセイバー、俺たちも一旦休んで明星から。
Kaya's waking up.
カヤ、大事ないか。
セイバーさん、どうしたんですか、そんなに慌てて。
カヤ、お前覚えていないのか？
You got kidnapped?
覚えてないって、朝起きて森で兄ちゃんの稽古を見て、そしたら
お前は俺の言いつけを聞かず、そして敵にかどわかされかけたのだ。
嘘。そんなことがあったの？
あったんだ。肝を冷やしたぞ、カヤ。
だが敵は残らず追い払ったからな。こうしてカヤもすっかり無事だ。何も案ずることはない。
At least for now.
二人とも迷惑かけてごめんなさい。
They're after her because of something Saber's not telling us, and that's a problem.
本当に。
そうだな。だがな、カヤ。これに懲りたら。
わかった。
頼んだぞ。
うん。ごめん、兄ちゃん。
いかがなさんしたか？なぜここに戻ってきなんす、土帝様。
神奈川港での計りごとに邪魔が入った。
武蔵ちゃんが？それは申し訳のうござんした。
分かっている。貴様を攻めに来たわけではない。こたびはあのはぐれを使わせてもらった礼に来ただけだ。
さようでありんすか。礼など土帝様のご随意に。
言われずともな。何も企まず、ただ私に従うといい。貴様の願いは叶うとも。
Tsuchimikado is 100% Caster's master.
永月に願いをかけずとも私が叶えてやろう。
誓ってくださんすか？
無論。
はあはあ、なるほど。それでいろいろ知ってたわけね、太夫。
ちょっといいかい、武蔵ちゃん。
Absolutely.
確かめたくってね。はあ、まったく武蔵ちゃんは。
ごめん、太夫。あの男は信頼できない。
そうさ、
You better not.
そんなことは百も承知さ。命どころか何もかも無駄遣いするかもしれないけどね、願いが叶う。
The waxing moon could also grant your wish.
元より戦う術なんかない私さ。それでも何の因果か義の参加者に選ばれちまった。私にできるのは武蔵ちゃんが勝つように祈る他にはずるく立ち回るくらいなのさ。だからと言っちゃなんだけど、義なんざ気にせずあんたは思い切り戦いなよ。遠慮はなしさ。したいようにしておくれ。何せ武蔵ちゃんはバーサーカーなんだから。そんなあたりでどうだろうね。
And we don't get to hear the response.
おおむねはぐれの英霊は掌握した。いずれ全てが我が元へ下ろう。故に今は良い。術式の完成が先だ。
That's what they were setting up all over the place.
ものもなんとやらとか言ったか。お前が兵器にならなければいいがな。何にせよ僕の出番が早々に来ないことを祈る。高俊はいるな。
はい。
我らは場所を変え術式の支度を整える。高俊、お前は留守居せよ。
Once again, the overseer of the ritual is absolutely fucking with it.
本会を果たされますよ。
All that optional stuff where we met them, very useful. It's given us a lot of useful information. But will it be enough? Step 1, free the road servants.
今日はどうするよりはぐれのサーバントどもを操る何者か。
手がかりがない。動きようがない。塩らしいな、セイバー。案外そうでもないかもだ。ああ、そうだ。ゆうべあの場に集わなかったはぐれがいる。それは
おお、術が効かなかったはぐれか。あるいは
Which means we speak to them first.
刹那に知ってその場で抗ってみせたかだ。
あり得る話だな。
なら拙速と行こう。行くぞ、若旦那のもとへ。
若旦那か。正直あまり顔を合わせたくない相手だが。
Maybe not, but he'd definitely be the first person to speak to.
仕方ない。言ってやるともな。
That said, it's been a fair bit, so this is going to be where we end today's live stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Fate Samurai Remnant. Have a great evening. Or, you know, whatever time of day it might be.